you huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber. Court does call the cases of the people versus Samuel Peoples.
Thank you, Richard. People.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Peoples. State your name, Sam.
Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, in file 1326, Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred to the forensic center. I've prepared an order and we are asking the court to order a forensic examination in that case.
All right, I will order.
This might seem like a routine moment, but it's anything but. When a judge orders a forensic psych evaluation, it signals the court is no longer just looking at what someone did, they're asking why. Was this premeditated criminal behavior, or are we dealing with someone battling unseen demons? And here's the twist, no one objected. That silence speaks volumes. Is the prosecution unsure? Is the defense quietly confident? Or is everyone in this room silently acknowledging that something about Samuel Peoples just doesn't sit right? Keep that in mind.
Forensic examination without objection. On that case, what is my next date? Let's see now. Because has he already started the process?
I don't believe he's been interviewed, Your Honor. The competency hearings on those matters are October 30th.
It's just last week.
That was last week. All right. So set of competency here, October 2025, 9 a.m. All right. What are we doing on the other case?
Your Honor, in the bond violation matter, we'd ask to continue our plea of mute at this time. That bond violation arose from the charges he is now facing in the felony case 1326. Which is charged as a felony, Your Honor.
Sergeant.
Ms. McDuffie apprised the court that there is a tether tamper, which gave rise to the bond violation. He has been charged with a felony for tether tampering. So I think at this time
He has been?
He has, yes, Your Honor.
That's the new one.
There is an error.
Did you catch that? That's a new one, wasn't just casual courtroom banter. It was laced with skepticism, maybe even sarcasm. The prosecutor is now facing a legal curveball, a fresh felony charge for tether tampering. In legal terms, tampering with a court-ordered monitor is serious. But morally? That line is blurred. Samuel claims anxiety, not escape, fueled his decision. Here's the dilemma: should the law make space for emotional breakdowns? Or should it stay firm, black and white? You decide.
We are having that amended. It should be a general tamper versus the category that's listed.
Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. All right.
So we would just ask to continue our plea of mute and continue these cases to the competency hearing on.
So is he just going to remain in custody?
Your Honor, he's working with a social worker. We are asking, or between now and October 30th, we are hoping to file a written motion. I think something substantive that gives the court a better idea.
What's the objection in releasing? I mean, the thing is that as I understand the cut on the tether, he cut the tether, but he didn't go anywhere. Or I'm saying, yeah, worse, he cut the tether. I'm not. But he didn't go anywhere. He was right there when they went to go get him.
That's my understanding as well, Your Honor. If the court would consider it, then I'd ask that he be released back to home confinement.
I thought so.
Response?
Your Honor, obviously we had an extended conversation about this at bench at the last hearing. I don't have any objection to him remaining on the conditions that he was on prior to this incident. I'm concerned that given that we have this incident, I don't know how sufficient that's going to be, but I'm fine with him returning to home confinement for previous terms.
Mr. Peoples, if I let you go back home, you're gonna cooperate and do the right thing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that means you can't tamper with the tether.
I understand now.
You
This right
understand
here,
that?
This is the emotional gut punch. Samuel's confession, raw, vulnerable, and disturbingly relatable. He didn't cut the tether to flee. He says he felt trapped, suffocating in his own skin. It wasn't crime, it was panic. But here's the million-dollar question: should our justice system treat trauma responses the same as criminal intent? If anxiety can drive someone to violate court orders, where do we draw the line between punishment and support? Comment your take, because this moment just reframed the whole case.
You understand that?
Yes.
Or you understood it before you just did it?
I had a moment of anxiety that led to a freak out. Yes. And I felt like I needed to get it off me because it was claustrophobic. And
Got it.
yes.
I hear you. Okay. All right. Here's gonna be part of the issue. I don't know if there are funds available to try to deal with the payment for that strap. Do you know family-wise whether that's available?
Mother.
Your Honor, we have been in contact with his family. It's certainly something I can ask them.
Pardon?
It's certainly something I can ask his family. They are here today.
They are here.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right. Samuel,
Yes, Your Honor.
I give you another shot. You gonna try to do the right thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna do it. I think you can do it.
Me too.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what's gonna have to happen is somebody's got to pay money for the strap that got damaged on your tether.
Understand.
I'm gonna reinstate your previous bond where you were previously at home, right?
Mhm.
And then they'll have to do that because you don't have a tether on now, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so they'll have to fit you with a new one prior to your release.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Don't let me down. You hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I add one thing? After
Sure.
consulting with Mr. Peoples' family, they are asking the court if Mr. Peoples has any kind of crisis or something like that, if he can be transported to Trinity, Ann Arbor, without necessarily violating a confinement order. I know it's tricky to do, but they can alternatively contact me and I can talk to the tether agent if that arises.
Response.
We addressed this, I think, at the last hearing. If Mr. Peoples needed to get seek help at the hospital, that wasn't going to be an issue regardless. He would just they would simply need to notify community corrections of what happened and where they are. And if there were any sorts of deviances from the home confinement zone, I think that was the plan, which was to immediately notify community corrections office, so that the court would be apprised of what was happening. But the tether conditions, I believe, want to remain the same.
Actually, what happened last time was the public defender came up on our Mr. Peoples' behalf with a communication from CMH and a request, I believe, from his family that they're aware of certain triggering events for Mr. Peoples. That on those triggering events arising, what they were looking for was some leeway from the court to allow them to take what action, not necessarily, I mean, if they had to go to Trinity, that's fine. That's a medical thing at that point. But from what I understood and what was explained to the court, sometimes it may just be a walk just to kind of bring him back and to do whatever. I mean, I'm not using medical terms, but yeah, I think you get what I meant. My understanding is, as we were looking at that, is the people were absolutely not in agreement with that.
That's not correct, Your Honor. The request.
Well, that's what you said.
The request for.
That's what you said at the bench. If you're telling me I'm wrong, then you better be clear, Jade, right now.
I will be clear right now.
The prosecutor just hit reverse, fast. What started as a firm no is now being reframed. She objected to the GPS tether, not the confinement itself. But why walk it back now? Maybe the judge's tone had heat. Maybe the optics aren't great. Or maybe, just maybe, this courtroom is now a chessboard, and everyone's scrambling to reposition before the next move. It's not just a legal debate, it's a power play in real time. And trust me, judges don't forget contradictions like this.
I will be clear right now, Your Honor, what I said was no to the request for a tracking tether, not for home confinement. That's what I disagreed with.
When he asked whether or not they could leave, you objected vehemently, which is why I came to the decision that what I was going to do was I was told and I made it very clear, we'll bring him in here. Because what I told him very clearly is, fine, you can ask for permission, but maybe we're just in a situation to ask for forgiveness. Let the family do what they need to do. That's what you said. That was your objection.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. Their request for a tracking tether change.
Stop talking. You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber.
We're grabbing Mr. Weinberg right now.
Your Honor, I'm very familiar with Mr. Peoples' case if the court wants to proceed.
All right. Ms. Douglas is now here on behalf of people on this one. So I think we can finish this up. Here's what I'm doing. His new case had $100,000 bond. I'm going to make his bond in his new case match the bond with the conditions in his other case so that he can be released, because otherwise he would be held on that. He'll be refitted with a tether on, he'll be refitted with a GPS home confinement tether prior to release. My understanding is the family can pay the $175 to community corrections, so they'll get that paid. And all prior conditions are reinstated. And then we need a new date. So when do we?
Your Honor, my request.
Well, I got the confident, it's actually going to be October 30th.
Okay.
It's going to be our day. So, all right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I provide the court with the order to undergo forensic?
There hasn't been enough on this case yet, Mr.
I'm not.
No, go ahead.
May I approach?
Yes.
Thank you.
What is this? No, that's
Thank
the
you.
order on the other case. I'm sorry. Not a problem.
Might be tomorrow, but as soon as they put the feather on you.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else on this matter?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And Samuel, you told me you're going to do it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. That's good. Thank you.
And just like that, Samuel Peoples is getting another shot. The judge resets the bond, the family pays up, and a new tether is on its way. But here's what sticks. This wasn't just about law. It was about trust, emotion, and how razor-thin the line is between breakdown and violation. Did the court make the right call? Or is this compassion that could backfire? If this case stunned you like it did us, smash that like button, comment your verdict below, and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns that pull back the curtain on justice, drama, and everything in between.